up, family? I am Sensei Faneto, and welcome back to Push to Talk. I'm here, of course, with Kat and Cy Rizzle Dizzle, and it is a lovely Saturday. Is today Saturday? Yeah, today's Saturday. It's a lovely Saturday. I'm having a good day so far. I hope you guys are all having a good day out there, no matter where you may be. How you doing, Kat? Talk to me. How's your day going? How's your week? How was
I had
your
a
week?
rough week.
Mm.
I did watch a lot of Once Upon a Time because I'm currently rewatching the show.
I have not finished that, but I have seen some of that, and me and Remy really like that. Yeah, we really like Once Upon a Time.
They probably have one of my favorite characters of all time in that show.
Is
so,
it Rumple?
No.
Oh.
It's the conventional hot guy, not the unconventional.
Oh.
It's Killian Jones, who is Captain Hook in the show.
Yeah.
He's amazing. He's his character, his backstory, and his character development in the show is just crazy. So that's why I'm rewatching it. And
That show's fire.
that's basically most of the things I did the week. We were out with the dog today, though, and then we went for a coffee after. And that's basically it.
Nice. Sounds like a chill week, though.
Yeah, most of it I just stayed in bed.
And now Marvel's Rivals is out with the new season, so I know you've been.
Yes.
We'll talk about that. What about you, Cy Rizzle Dizzle? How was your whizzle?
I mean, my week was pretty chill. Like, I did all my stuff for, my new job thing that I'm doing right now and all of this. I realized that I'm surrounded by fucking idiots.
I remember you said something like that.
Are you not saying that every week?
I mean,
what happened to make you realize this, though? Like, what?
Special. Like, so the way that it works is, if people are done with what they are doing, they are getting replaced with new people. So we had 5 new people this week. And man, these people are stupid, man. They can't even handle a laptop, bro. Like, they don't even know how to work with Word. You know what I'm saying? Or Excel. And so, the one dude is 65, the other is like 55, the other person is 25, and the next one is 41. And then we have a 39 one as well. So these are all
From
5
the older
people.
ones? Okay, fine, I get it. But like with 20-something, you should know that.
Bro, they do not know shit, man. I'm crying internally every time they ask a question.
With 20-something, you're being taught in school, no?
Yeah, like when they graduate, they've already been using like laptops and everything. Like,
like I am 26 and I had special classes just for computer to learn like Excel and Word and shit.
That's not even the huge problem. The problem is that these personalities are just stupid in their core. You know what I'm saying? Like, one of them, I had a conversation with one of them, and it was I believe it was the dude that is 65 or whatever. And he basically said that Corona, like the COVID never happened. Like, he looked me dead in the eye and told me that COVID was just a fluke. It just didn't, it was a government experience. And I said, like, I was calm, but I hate people like this. I hate stupid people. Like, man,
that's crazy. I'm not. That's
all of the
crazy.
things, and they complain the whole day. All I hear is complaining about everything.
I couldn't imagine having to deal with someone like that.
Shut the fuck
up. What about you, Kat? Could you ever imagine something like that?
Why do you think I barely go outside by myself? I avoid people at all costs because people are
this
dumb
motherfucker
as
is talking about me because I'm complaining, but we already established that when I complain 90% of the time it makes sense.
It's not 90%.
80, maybe 70, 50, 75.
I'm giving you 65%.
I don't know. He's
no. no, Sensei.
I'll say,
when
I'll
guy
say,
loads up the game, at the first second in the game, you hear him crying about every single micro tiny thing in the game. The first second he loaded up, bro is ruining his own fun and then cries why the game is not fun anymore.
Dude, the fucking game is not fun if it's not working correctly. Yeah, because your PC is better than mine. You have actual FPS. You can shoot shit.
So it sounds like it's that sounds like a
most.
personal problem. Then I don't know, G. Yeah,
I'm not directly mad at the game. I'm directly at this piece of shit PC next to me because it's dying, and I cannot afford. Because Valorant is the only game that runs poorly on my system for some reason. Even Rivals runs better. It's okay. We can all calm down here. There's no need to.
You see what I mean?
Yeah, no, he knows. Oh, he knows. But that's crazy. My week was solid. Nothing out of the ordinary. No, that's not true. I did a lot of stuff this week. I did so much stuff this week. I had a lot of meetings this week. I was doing a lot of just business. This was a very business-filled week for me. I was in meetings all week, talking with people every day, doing something different. And then it was also my son's birthday this week. He just turned 12 on the 15th. So yeah. Shout out to my guy. He's having a little sleepover tonight with some of his friends. I'm gonna hook him up, have all the monitors, on the table and stuff, so they can all have their little LAN party, if you will. Like we used to do back in the day.
Very cute.
So yeah, they squad up, the four of them, and they just play. They just get it. They just start playing the game. Just grabbed a piece of bread and just started nobbing. And I saw the idea spark in his head. That's why I said something, because I was looking at him at that time, and he was all. I was like, oh shit, that's the last thing I expected. Then yesterday I had went by AT&T, and then they had 1,000 people in there. So I was like, forget that. I'm not about to do this right now, yo. And it's been hella foggy in my city too. So I was like, I got to get to the hut. Where the AT&T store is, there's a GameStop right there as well, right? So I'm like, I'm going into GameStop. Let me go in here and see what's going on. And did someone just knock on my door? I'm like, let's see what's going on here. So then I go in and I look, and I'm like, it's kind of remodeled. And I'm like, what in the world? Like, GameStop? I was like, what? They're remodeling? Aren't they about to close? That's how I'm thinking as I go in there. But there's new stuff in there. They got hella plushies, obviously, and a whole bunch of stuff. And I'm like, okay. And then I look in the back, and they have these 2 tables. And I'm like, there's tables in GameStop? What the hell is this? So I walk over there, and they have an entire TCG section now in GameStop. And I'm like, what the hell is this? So I'm looking at all the stuff, and I'm like, this is crazy. So I'm like, okay, they have tables here, and then they have the little display case, but there's nothing in it. It's empty. There's stuff on the table. They're obviously unboxing things. So I'm like, what the hell? So I go and I start talking to the cashiers that are right there. I'm like, are you guys doing TCG now? And they're like, yeah, we do full-blown TCG now. GameStop is going all in on TCG. I was like, are you serious? No way. And she's like, yeah. So then it's a kitty. And then you know how if you've been in a GameStop, they have the cashier register up front, and then behind that there's a desk where all of the games are, and they just have stuff on display right there. They had cards out that you could singles. They had Pokemon card singles that they had out. I was like, what's going on in GameStop? And they were like, yeah, we buy and sell Pokemon, everything, not just Pokemon cards, everything. I was like, what the hell? This is crazy. They were like, and we are also partnered with PSA. You can come to GameStop and get your cards graded for cheaper and faster. I was like, what? I was like, this is insane. I was
That's
like,
their
this is
way
a
to
major
save
thing.
themselves. 100%.
That I was like, this is gonna
Yeah.
save GameStop. Like this is what you guys are making. You guys are making a really good decision with making this change. So I'm just talking to them. They're giving me all of the information. They not only do they do that, but they also do big releases. Like when the last whatever the box set that came out, they did it. They had people lining up 2 days in advance to get the Pokemon cards and stuff. I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, you guys are like, GameStop has lines at it, like over, like, what's happening? So they're like, yeah, there's an entire ecosystem that they have now at GameStop. And they also, have you guys ever heard of boxed.gg? Have you ever heard of that? Where you can get like
No.
it's an online platform where you can basically do loot boxes kinda, but it's for trading cards, and you get cards from the box, and you can either trade the card in right there on the website for more coins or whatever it is to buy cards from the website, or you can get the card shipped to you, and then you can keep it and add it to your collection and so on and so forth. I think it gives you like 6 cards at a time when you open them. It's some type of thing like that. But she brought that to my attention, and she was like, yeah, that's actually what GameStop does now too. It's called like Powerplex. So you can go on powerplex.com through GameStop and get cards from them through that way, through their little loot box system. And then they have bro, I couldn't believe it. I was astonished. I was like, there is not, because I think we were talking about that in one of these episodes, that there is not a established, quote unquote, streamline way to get these cards like that. Like, you have to go to one of your local TCG shops, or you have to be the first person in line at Walmart or whatever. But apparently they have even that ecosystem planned out to where you can only get one. You can't get a ton of stuff. If you have a GameStop account, you can pre-order the next box set or whatever Pokemon stuff is going to come out. You can get up to 2 in the pre-order with at least $10 down. I'm like, bro, this is one, it's insane that I have never heard about this, because they said they've been doing it since 2024. So they've been doing it for the last, yes, exactly.
What?
So they were like, we have all of the kinks worked out. This is a fully, this is a full system of everything that's going. And then I told them a little bit about who I am, what I be doing. And they were like, yo, come to our next event. I was like, I'm definitely going to come to the next event. Maybe I can even cover it. They were like, yeah, you might even be able to. We've had people be here before, but no one's like recorded anything or like done anything like that. So you can be here, record, you can go live and just cover the event of whatever it's going to be. And I'm definitely doing that. And that happened
Operation
yesterday.
Save
So
GameStop.
exactly, Operation Save GameStop, baby. So yeah, I thought that was insane.
Bring them
Yeah, they
back
said
to
in May or
Germany. I miss
yeah. It's
GameStop.
free submission to PSA. It's not, you don't even have to pay through GameStop. It's a free submission to get your card PSA rated. They're really going all in. They're bringing One Piece into it. They have Gundam TCG. They're going to get One Piece. They're doing new TCG games. I don't think they allow you to play in shop, but you can open your cards in shop at the tables, and then you can trade in whatever you want to right then and there if you do. You know what I mean? So they have that's what like the little unboxing event thing is like, they let people come in, they sit down, they unbox their stuff and do all this stuff. So, yeah, entire thing, yo. And then they said that they do not loot box. I guess it's not a loot box. It's a mystery box. Is that what it is? Is that what they're called? Is a mystery box and a loot box the same thing? I don't think so. Is it?
I mean, mystery box is basically the same. No, it's not, because you do not know what's in a mystery box, but you know what's in a loot box.
Yeah. Okay, so they give you a mystery box where you get at least one PSA graded slab, and then there's other stuff in there as well. And I think it was called, they're doing Series 5 is the one that's coming out, but for Series 4, they had golden tickets, Willy Wonka style, in them. And then people were able to win different things and stuff like that. And then if you're at the GameStop when they
None of
do
the shops
the
we go to
yo,
do
like
that. They
crazy.
have like you buy like a an envelope, a mystery envelope for like 50 euros. And then you get a graded card, and they have different categories which you can pull from, which is like A to it's S to I think D or E
Okay.
currently, and then they have different values of cards and graded. But I think it's only 8 and above in there, so it's really cool.
I think what they said at GameStop was it's gonna be for sure a PSA 10 in the they got a for sure PSA 10 or something like that.
Yeah,
But
the lower the grade is you pull out, the higher the chance is to get a lower than 10 at the store we go to.
That makes sense.
Which is fine, because if you pay 50 euros and you're lucky, you get like a card that is worth like multiple hundreds of euros, maybe even thousands sometimes. So
But
Man,
yeah,
it sounds so
crazy.
fun, but I'm so out of TCG in general currently, because I just do not want to spend money on something more. But I would love to collect some TCG, not one of the most usual ones
Popular
like
ones,
Pokemon. Yeah, like some side things. I know there's a lot of different TCGs, especially
Locana.
with like. Bless you. What?
Locana. It's the Disney TCG.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm looking for
I forgot about that.
The thing is, I do not want to have like mainstream TCG, so
It's
I
not
do.
that mainstream.
No. Listen,
Don't worry.
let me.
You'll be able to have my TCG soon. Don't worry about it. You can collect my stuff.
Technically I could, but I'm looking for like, like a little bit more. How do I say this without sounding?
I have no idea,
weird?
bro. You've just been saying the same thing. A little bit more, a little bit.
TCGs.
Oh, you want something a little more
that's
horny.
one of them. Just like, give me something like 18 plus or whatever that is really completely unconventional. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he wants to have cards of naked ladies, guys.
Yeah, he want the goon TCG.
Yep. Hell yeah.
TCG, and the G is for goon.
You should start collecting the One Piece TCG, because all the like outfits where they barely have anything on are on the cards as well.
There you go.
I mean, I love One Piece. So, but it is so mainstream. Like I want something
expensive.
Yeah, that's the next issue, because it's so popular. It's more expensive than unpopular ones.
Indie.
Really, I saw a card of Ace, and I was like, "Oh my god, this card looks so good. The artwork is amazing." Bro is fucking ungraded, fucking multiple €100, and I was like, "Oh, please!
Crazy.
Pokemon is already drenching me. I cannot do this."
Which is exactly why I do not want to start collecting TCGs now, because I know exactly that I can't hold myself back.
Well, we pre-order at UVP, so if we get like bigger things like ETBs and shit, we pre-order for UVP, and then that's mostly it, because most of the time you don't get anything. Anyways, every time we're out and we're looking for something, nothing. Nowhere.
Nothing.
That's the hardest thing, because we are trying to master a set, and not getting any packs is terrible for that.
You gotta what's it called? Gotta go through whatnot.
Buy signals.
Oh my god, man.
Yeah. What? Oh my god, man, what?
It's Whatnot again, man. Just send everyone your affiliate link, man. Come on. Just put it out
I didn't even, hey, whoa. I didn't even say anything like that. Hey, chill.
No, but I know that this conversation is going to come up anyway.
No, I wasn't even doing that. I was bringing up Whatnot because I was just talking to Issa not too long ago, who had her cards graded, and then they were revealed on Whatnot. Yeah, she sent me the video from Whatnot. You dickhead.
One of the cards she has with the grade she got is €1,500.
Yeah, she sent me that as
Just
well.
one of them. And the other one is a little bit less, but I think it's close to 1,000 or under 1,000. But it's like crazy. She has like I told her, girl, protect them with your life.
With your life, yo, go get insurance on that thing.
Get a guard, put it in a safe. That's it.
Yo.
And don't tell everybody how much it's worth, man. It's not this.
People know that.
I mean, yeah, I didn't because I'm not into the thematic.
Yeah, but it's easy to look up. You see
Yeah.
it online everywhere.
Yeah, but I'm not interested enough to look it even up in my spare time. You know, there's so many other things that I can look up. It's just it doesn't spark up my interest that much.
Okay, we
I'll
move
just-
on.
no,
You
shut
want
the
little
fuck
naked
up. Shut the
figurines.
fuck up.
You want
We
little
No.
naked
move on. We
figurines.
move on. We move on.
Just
No, we move on.
yeah, just move on because you guys are going to say something extra fucked again.
We
I-
are.
What?
The reactions were
Ladies and
hilarious.
gentlemen, Cyrinx is the weirdest person I know.
It's
You still
January
know me.
17th, and Cyrinx is already getting the Gaslighter of the Year award.
Yes. Wait, I still have it. I can send it. Wait.
You still have the fucking picture.
Yeah.
No, but
I
I'm
made
more-
that just for that.
The thing is, I'm kind of more interested in like statues and Funko Pops. You know,
Yeah,
like
that's what I was
like
saying.
all
You
of-
want naked lady statues, or do you just want any statue?
it's like no,
Naked ain't
not-
a
it
one.
doesn't-
That's what he wants.
It's like shut the fuck up. the statue that I want is Did someone of you watch Castlevania?
Mm-hmm.
Man, I want the Alucard statue.
Oh yeah.
Like Rai got one, and I was
Yep.
so jealous. I want one as well. Like in general, like these kind of things. I love collecting stuff from shows and movies and all of this. And you know, I showed some of the things that I possess on camera before.
Yeah.
So that's
If
what
only
I
it was
love.
up somewhere and we can see it. But yeah, I feel you though, man. I want to get into more like action figures, statues, and the figurines and all of that stuff as well, because they got some dope ass stuff, bro. Like they got.
I
some
got
dope
two
ones, bro.
Ace figures. You can't see the second one. You only see one with the Funko. But behind these two are like is another figurine of him. So you know,
Oh.
I collect everything basically.
Hey, that's the strat, yo.
I just got an idea, but okay.
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 No, I'm not gonna elaborate.
Yo, that's hella funny. Okay, but I know that Rivals is out now and stuff, and I want to know your guys' opinion on this new season, Deadpool, all that type of stuff, and so on and so forth. So let's talk about
Okay.
Rivals for a little while.
Be prepared to bleep a lot of things out that I'm about to say. Because fuck me.
Deadpool is
It's
fun.
like that. All right,
but
let's talk
his
about
kid is
Deadpool first.
complicated.
So he's a difficult character to
Oh yeah.
play.
Actually,
There's a lot.
Definitely. Like he has so much util, and he has 3 different roles where he gains like other util instead
Mhm.
of some other role has, which means if you really want to learn him, you have to really remember what util is, and he has so many utils because he has also 2 different weapons, and to each weapon the utility is different as well. So
That's dope.
it is very easy to be ineffective as Deadpool, no matter what your role you play, because you need to. The thing is, first when I played Deadpool, I was like, okay, I need to focus on one thing. Like, I need to focus on one thing with my upgrades. I need to focus on one thing for the old upgrade and whatever. But today, when I went a little bit deeper into Deadpool, I realized you need to do everything at once at the same time.
Exactly.
It's the most complicated character there is. But if you figure out like, for example, I figured out the duelist combo and how you effectively play him as a duelist today, it gets easier because you have a routine that you can follow with all of his util, because there's a certain pattern that you want to do in certain
essentially,
situations.
you have to play him like a MOBA, right? You got to play it like it's a MOBA with him, because you have your stuff because you got to level him up, and then you go down this lane, and you got to use this for this path, and that's very MOBA coded. It sounds like you have to play him like you're playing what's the game that we were playing, bro? Not, and it's like a MOBA, but it's third person. Everybody loves it.
Smite 2.
No, the other one. Steam's.
Oh, Deadlock.
It sounds like Deadlock. Like, when we were watching his trailer, and he had the book open, that's what I was thinking about. Is like, oh, you have to click your this, and then you gotta, like, you have to farm your points so you can purchase your skills, so you can buy the thing. Like,
I think he's the only person that loses ult when he dies.
Yep. He is.
He loses his ult when you die, which means it makes you use it the moment you get it.
Yep. And then you have to decide, on top of this, you have to predict and decide, do you want to use the melee version of the ult, or do you want to use the pistol version of the ult? And in 90% of the time, the pistol version is what you want to use as duelist, but the melee version is what you want to use as strategist and tank.
Not necessarily a strategist, I'd say. Because as strategist, you can just... the pistols version makes sense as strategist very much, for the reason that you are so far in the back, and you can just double jump up and try to see if you can hit one of their strategists as well. Because I've done that, and it works, because most strategists fucking die.
Yeah, but then also you need to know in that situation if you can afford to do this, or if you need to use the ult as a melee Deadpool and then help your team.
Yes.
At 90% of the time, I think you want to do this.
Strategist melee pool is... The thing is, as strategist, your melee doesn't do that much damage, but it heals teammates in the surrounding area, and the area is pretty small.
Exactly. Yeah.
Which means you can only use it if both teams are inside of each other at that point. Which, it makes no sense. It makes no sense to use it if you're fighting head to head. Because for it to work as melee ult on strategist Deadpool, you will have to be mixed up in the teams. So if you're playing dive and you're in their backline and you want to help your dive, then it's fine. Exactly. It also depends on team comp.
I think that's super cool, though, because you really do get to play the character however you want to play the character, or however and essentially, because if one person is not good with using the melee ult, they can use the, the pistol ult instead, and then go from there, or whatever the case may be.
Pistols make so much more sense for heal pool anyways, because the pistols are main heal for him. But even though he heals a lot per shot, he doesn't heal a lot overall due to that. And in my opinion, he should only be used as third support, because we've tried doing it with him as second support and only having 2 supports, and he doesn't have that much healing output.
I mean,
overall.
the thing what I have to say is, this is probably going to be like a Gambit thing. Like, it is the second day today that people can play Deadpool, and Gambit wasn't really picked much at first too. Like the first 3 days, you barely saw Gambit.
But he was picked much by DPS mains. That's it.
And nobody did anything with Gambit, and people immediately came to the conclusion that Gambit sucked. In comparison to after a week of having access to Gambit, everybody knew he's the strongest strategist of the game. And I feel like, which is incredibly insane, that probably Deadpool is currently the strongest tank in the game because of the options that you have as Deadpool. I believe that in
I disagree.
order of priority, it is tank Deadpool, duelist Deadpool, strategist Deadpool is what I would say. Because as duelist Deadpool, you can pull off some amazing shit if you know what you're doing. Because you need to know Deadpool without any upgrades is super weak. You can barely 1v1 any other hero in the game unless you play super perfectly and land your bunny hops too, which gives you bonus health and all of this good stuff so you can survive longer. But the longer the game goes on, duelist Deadpool gets incredibly strong if you know what you're doing. Because I figured out today that the way you wanna build Deadpool at first is you go for both pistol upgrades. So you get 3 boomerangs that he can throw. And while you are in the state of throwing your 3 boomerangs, you can switch to your blades, jump into the enemy, and he's still throwing boomerangs at the same time.
You have to catch
which is so much damage at all. And if you need to catch them, but if you're
and
at
he
melee
only
range,
throws them 3 times, and after the third, if you catch them every time, he throws them 3 times, and after the third, it explodes.
Exactly. So if you combo this with your constant dashes, that you can also upgrade to be like unlimited dashes if you hit people with your dash. And your E ability, which silences and confuses people and drains their health, there's nothing that can survive longer than I would like say 5 seconds. I tried it on tanks today, and the Groot was just dead. He couldn't even defend himself because I was all over the place. His walls were useless. Everything about Groot is useless against Deadpool if he's fully upgraded.
He's very divey heavy, in my opinion.
You need to dive, yeah. If you do not dive as Deadpool, especially with your charges and jumps, you're playing him wrong.
It makes sense to play him in a comp where you also have a Rogue or a like Venom or a Hulk. Because you just run in with them, try to get back out with them.
What is your Deadpool rank for the roles, Kat? Because Cyrang said his is tank DPS strategist. Do you think that's a good 1, 2, 3, or would yours be different?
I have not played enough of him to judge it, to be honest. I feel like tank Deadpool can be strong if in the right hands, but a lot of people don't know how to do it. Like, because a lot of people already don't know how to play Rogue. And I think being able to play Rogue is a good base to being able to play Deadpool. Because you have a lot of abilities on both of them. You have so much to do because you have to dive and then at the same time be aware of your cooldowns, be aware which ability you use to do what. So that's basically how I see tank pool. DPS pool, I've played him half a game. He's very divey. But if you don't have a dive tank to go alongside you and you don't have the right supports, you don't survive long enough to get back out. And you don't really have an escape. And then support pool, in my opinion, is pretty decent against certain dive characters. Not all, but against some. But like I said, in my opinion, best used in a triple strategist comp. So I'm not giving them a ranking because I have not played him enough or seen him enough in my games on my team.
Yeah, but just from what you're saying though, it sounds like yours is more strat pool, DPS pool than tank pool.
Because I think tank pool is the hardest of the three to master.
Okay.
No, I think I personally believe that tank pull is the easiest of all three to master, honestly.
No, because dive as tank is really fucking hard. I have a husband who screams at me telling me that every single day. Trust me.
I mean, I can.
You cannot judge because you don't play dive tank nor tank properly anyways, so...
What's that supposed to mean?
You barely ever play anything but duelist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all that means, bro. There's
And
nothing
then
more.
you
What do
don't
you mean?
even, and then you barely ever even play any divey duelist because that's my role, and you're on the other side of the duelist role, and that is good because you're mechanically so good that you should be on the role you are on.
Yeah, but then release more fucking hit scan heroes, motherfuckers. Not
You're
dude,
getting Bloodstone.
That's true. And I know you're hyped for that, so
Yeah, but the
we can just circle back
probability.
around. Look, here he goes.
She's
The
probably going to be
probability.
projectile, I'm pretty sure.
I mean, I have nothing against projectile heroes because I love playing Hawkeye and Namor recently, so I'm good. And Bucky is a projectile hero as well. Just
Well,
saying.
you know, I don't care. I play Psylocke and Wanda and Squirrel Girl sometimes, and I play Hela as well and Phoenix. I love those two though.
Funnily enough, one of Deadpool's hardest counters from my experience is Hela. And I cannot go over the fact that Hela is a counter.
Wait, which Deadpool?
Like, all of them. Fucking all of them.
Hela is a good... If you have good aim, Hela is a counter to almost everything.
Yeah, but the thing is, if you already have your full combo and you're dashing against the Hela, she's dead. She's completely dead. If you land your complete combo on Hela and she does not have her getaway ready, she's dead. But the thing about Deadpool is, and this is very important, this is why Deadpool is probably feeling so weak for most people. As soon as Deadpool gets CC'd, he is dead. If he gets stunned, grabbed, hooked, or whatever the fuck, he is dead.
Did you guys see how he is lying down when Rogue grabs him?
Yeah, his ass up, man. Face down, ass up, man.
It's so funny. It's so funny. But the guy doesn't shut up. He doesn't shut up. You go AFK, you stand AFK for a second, he either whistles something, or he like hums something, or he's like, and it's like, he doesn't shut up.
He's called Merc. He's called the Merc with a mouth for a reason, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's a fact. Yeah.
And the voice actor did such a good job. Love him.
Yeah, he does sound good. I like the voice actor for that, and then I don't know if it's the same one. I think it's a different one, but the voice actor that they did for the VR Deadpool game, he was really good too.
Never played. Never. No.
I've never played it either, but I think it was during like a gaming showcase or something where they had showed it, and I was like, oh, that's pretty cool.
Awesome. But since we mentioned Elsa Bloodstone already, I so hope. I really do. If they dare to make Elsa Bloodstone ultimately one of the best, if not the best, monster hunter in all of the Marvel universe, if they dare to make her strategist as well, I'm going to delete this game. Like, if Elsa is not a duelist...
Oh, you're just assuming that she's a duelist
for no reason. He doesn't complain for no reason.
I thought you guys knew that she was going to be a DPS already. You're just hoping that she is.
It's not confirmed yet. This is my concern. She should be a duelist, but...
I'm pretty sure she's going to be, because otherwise I don't think they would have made Deadpool all three roles. It makes sense, to be honest. It really makes sense for him to be, I don't want to be in one role, I will be all of the roles.
The only thing that I hate...
is the thing, because I believe that is the kind of palate cleanser that people needed because they were saying, oh, we're getting Deadpool. He's going to be another duelist. We're only getting duelists all the time. Give us something else and duelist. And now we have that palette cleanser of him being all 3 roles. And we can have hope that she will be a duelist because of that.
Yeah.
The cool thing about Deadpool is the possibility of future skins, since he's in all 3 roles, is so insane. Like he can get his pink nurse dress, his pink suit because he's a strategist and all
First
this
of
good
all,
stuff.
the first person to get a fucking dress as a male character will be Gambit. It will be Gambit made Catboy because we got it as an accessoire. We're gonna get it as a skin, and if they don't bring it out as a skin, I'm gonna complain. I'm gonna complain every single day for the rest of my life, and I will not leave NetEase alone until they give me that skin.
But I really, really hope that the time flies by until next month so fast, because man, I need Elsa in the game so bad. It's only the second day, and I'm so hyped about Elsa, man. Because it's a character that you usually not even think about when thinking about Marvel, because there's not many things relating to Elsa in any way. And it's man.
No, I agree. That's a good point. I mean, that's one thing that I love about Marvel Rivals the most is that they do that. Like, they give a lot of love to those characters that usually don't get a lot of love. One of the reasons why I'm hoping that we get Nova from them soon, because you just don't see Nova get a lot of love, yo. And he deserves it. He's awesome. So I'm hoping that we get, I think Marvel Rivals is on a good starting the year with this is awesome already. Like, just to start the year off, like, hey, we're doing something that's really never been done in any of these types of games before, and we're gonna have a triple threat character that plays every single thing. We're putting out a character for every role, and it's the same character. All that, you know what I mean? Like, that's amazing. And like you said, it's a good palate cleanser, Kat, to be able to shift from one thing to the next to allow people who, aren't like that. They're like, oh man, we haven't got another healer, or oh man, we haven't got another tank. Nah, bro, you got another everything, buddy.
The fact that they did this with Deadpool solved the problem that I had with them putting Thanos in the game, honestly. Because they literally can do the same thing to Thanos. He can be a tank, he can be a duelist, and he also can be a strategist. Like, he is all of those things in the Marvel Universe anyway. In all of the different timelines, he basically was a different thing if you want to look at it like this. And the same goes for other different characters.
Really interesting about Rivals today. Now, since last season, since the release of Broken Gambit, and since the reveal of having it Marvel Rivals lore as well, with Panther and Storm being a couple, you can now play currently with the current way the people are. You can now play a full team of couples, and the comp works. It would be Rogue, it would be Gambit, it would be Invis, Mr. Fantastic, Panther, and Storm. And it would
That's
work.
crazy. That's crazy. A team of couples is hilarious.
Man, even in the game, there's only fuckers couples around me. That is insane. Man.
Oh, there he goes. The pressure again.
Bro, that's hilarious, dog. But man, Marvel Rivals, I'm gonna be playing some more of it for sure. I definitely want to play Deadpool. I haven't checked anything out. I'll probably do that after this. If I can. I think I have something else to do after this, but I'll probably do that after this. Is check out a little bit of Marvel Rivals, because man, I really want to know how Deadpool is. And then I think it's really funny that he has the freaking clutter that goes onto other people's screens when something happens. Like, that's crazy. Just
a deaf
like
team
little
up is even worse. The fucking
I saw
water
a
spewing
quadruple
unicorn.
team up. I saw a quadruple team up thing going on in that, and it was hilarious. Like they had like it was like Jeff. The video was basically based off of Jeff being a powerhouse now, because it was like you can have like Deadpool, Jeff. It's Jeff obviously, and then everything centered around him. Deadpool, Storm,
Venom,
something else,
biggest
something else, and then
issue
everyone
about that
is going on.
I realized that yesterday because I was playing Jeff and we had a Deadpool and Nico was playing Groot, and Jeff has a team up with Groot and with Deadpool, and one of the team up abilities unbinds automatically. You have to bind it to a new button every fucking time you have multiple team ups there, because team up ability usual is I think it's C.
Oh.
And then if you have multiple team ups that are active, which is the case for Jeff if you play something like that, you will have to find a button that is not used to be able to use
Jesus.
it. I could not jump on Groot's shoulders because it said not bound.
Crazy.
What in the world? That's crazy.
So,
Go ahead, Cy Rizzle.
no, I wanted to jump onto something else unrelated to Rivals. So if you still want to,
Okay. No, you're good. Go ahead.
So I would like to use the last minutes that we have to talk about Hytale a little bit, because
that's what I wanted to talk about too.
I don't have money to play it. Don't do this to me.
I haven't played it. I just wanted to kind of get Cyranx's thoughts on it, because I know he's played it.
Okay, cool. So we all know that Hytale was in development for a very long time and had its ups and downs, getting picked up by Riot Games, getting dropped by Riot Games, getting bought back from the original developers again, and all of this stuff. No, look it up, because I'm not going to explain.
I think we explained a lot of that in the last podcast episode.
I am a huge fan of Hytale, and I am saying this, but I didn't like Minecraft as much. Let me explain why.
Yeah.
The game is a voxel game. Everybody knows that. But the fact that you drop in, basically, you make a character, you drop in, you run out of the temple that you wake up or whatever, and then you have so much things to do. And I love that there's so many systems, like from a farming game in there. You can plant your crops, you can do all of it. I mean, you can do it in Minecraft as well, but I never saw the importance of doing it in Minecraft, if that makes sense. I know that Cat loves to do this as well, making all these planters in Minecraft and whatever. So, but in Hytale, I feel like it is a really tremendous thing to do, especially at the beginning, where you can get all the crops and all of this good stuff. You can build a huge farm. You can capture small animals like small sheep and make them grow up inside of your own base and all of this good stuff, and feed them and pet them and whatever you can do. And then you have the mining part where you go like underground and mine, and then there's a lot of zombies and spiders and bats. I just like the atmosphere of the game, and the coolest thing is the exploration and the boss fights. The thing is, I did not see a boss because I didn't get so deep into the game. I was just like scratching the surface a little bit because I do not want to get fully into the game alone. It's just not my type of thing. But it looked so cool. Like the building system is similar. The crafting system is similar. You have different crafting benches. Like it scratches my itch of being able to play an open world survival game and a fantasy RPG at the same time. Although there isn't as many things in the game currently as you might expect, because a lot of things like the magic system and the magic classes and all of this is going to be getting implemented over time now. So it's not out yet.
Access.
Yeah, it is early access still, and they are going to, do updates, do all of this good stuff. But man, I had so much fun just scratching the surface of the game. I died like 17 times because I underestimated a simple wolf.
Oh,
But
really?
it's,
Like that?
yeah. I underestimated the first enemy and it killed me immediately.
How do you feel about the combat system in the game?
Man, let me tell you, I like the combat system because it is not like Minecraft's combat system where you just,
Swing.
it is very fluid. It is very fast paced as well, which I like. And you have so many different weapons already in the game. Like you have your regular sword, you have a mace, you have a battle axe, you have dual daggers, you have the bow, which also can be a crossbow that you have in both of your hands, I think.
What did you go with?
I'm trying out everything currently, so I'm like completely mixed.
Oh, it's
But
not
I
like
like,
one thing. You do you just make whatever weapon you want and then you
yeah,
can use it?
exactly, and then you can use it. And
Yeah, that's cool.
it is very cool. Then in the combat system, you have like the defense skill where you can block stuff. You can also block attacks with every weapon, I think. And then you have a dash ability, and then you have an ultimate ability per weapon as well.
Oh.
That means if you are fighting something, you're gaining ultimate points, and then at some moment your ultimate meter is fully charged, and then they can use the ult. And for the bow, the ultimate ability is instead of using one arrow, you use 3 arrows at the same time, and you just shoot 3 arrows, which deals a lot of damage, which is awesome. And I like everything about this.
Mm-hmm.
And there's
That sounds
all.
lit.
And I know for a fact they talked about adding mounts in the game, and you are probably supposed to even ride dragons, is one of the devs said. So you can you can really go all out of this. You can tame wolves and all of this stuff. Man, there's so much depth into the game already, and it's not even a full game, and that's what excites me about this. There is hella mods already. Like you do not even have to play
mods, bro.
You do not even have to play the vanilla version of the game if you do not like to, because you can already go into CurseForge and then download hella mods.
There's mods that make the game just look like Minecraft. Like you can just make it look like Minecraft.
Yeah, these mods already exist as well. No, but
that's crazy.
It is cool.
I'm
I have
excited
a lot
to
of
check
fun.
it out. Do you think it's worth the $20? Like, do you think it's worth it?
Yeah. In all honesty, I'm not one who mindlessly spends money on games, but in that case, the $20 is completely worth it, because just by the fact that it is early access and you already have so much content and so much to do. My brother actually plays it for the like 4th day in a row. He probably has like almost 130 hours already or whatever.
Damn.
So he's in the game and he's still not done. Like if you want to spend 130 hours and make, and compare it to the price, it is a good deal. Getting 130 hours of content in early access for $20, and you never have to pay a dime ever again. And it
the
just
game's only going to get better. Yeah. $20 is one hell of an entry point. I can't lie. I'm gonna check it out. I looked at it. I almost got it yesterday. Electro had hit me. I was talking to him about some stuff, and he was like, "Dude, Hytale, do you have it?" I was like, "No, I do not have it." He was like, "Let me know if you get it, because bruh." I was like, "Okay," and that's kind of been the consensus that I've heard from everybody. Scrolling through TikTok, I've seen some people playing. I'll like talk to them about it, like, hey, how do you liking the game? What's up with this? And that's incredible. That's incredible. You're getting me hype about it, yo. I remember when we had the podcast, I got you hyped about it, and then you bought the game, and now you're getting me hyped about it when you got hyped about, and now I'm about to buy the game.
You guys want to know what I'm hyped about?
Resident Evil.
Did you see the gameplay trailer?
I did actually. I just went over that the other day with for the podcast I was on. We were looking at it, and then that looks awesome. It looks really good, yo.
It is
And they're going
going
all
to
in
be
with
like 2
Leon and his
different games in
gunplay and
one.
everything. Yeah, exactly. It's gonna
Her like the gameplay of her part is like Resident Evil 7 with the horror elements, and
yeah, that's what my
his
boy was saying.
gameplay part is fucking Resident Evil 4. Just he's more fed up because now he fucking smashes zombies, hacking heads with his feet and shoes. It's so good.
That shit was crazy.
Ah.
That's crazy. That game is gonna definitely be amazing. That
I'm so
might be the
hyped.
first Resident Evil game I play ever.
I am so hyped. I am so hyped because I love the horror part of the Resident Evil games that are having it, but the old school Resident Evil action zombie shooter just has something else. It has a different place in my heart. So having both of them in that one game, I cannot wait.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy. It's gonna melt people's brains for
And
sure.
then it's also Leon S. Kennedy, you know.
Exactly.
This is also going to be a very expensive game that I am going to buy in February for sure. Because I am a fan of this franchise for as long as I can think, man. I played it on the PlayStation 2. I played the very first game, the very first Resident Evil on my PlayStation. Like,
You were
not
like
2, not
21
PlayStation
at
2.
that time?
I mean, motherfucker. All right, ladies and gentlemen.
It's okay, Grandpa. I can help you over the road.
That's hella funny.
Man.
But I've never played the Resident Evil game though. But I've heard a lot about them. I know they're like, there's a cult following for them and all of that good stuff. I've never seen any of the movies either, but I know about them. I know about them. I've seen gameplay from it. I've seen all the stuff about it, but I've never played it, never watched it. Is that something I gotta put on my list to watch, Sirens?
I think it's Showa movie. Is not the old ones are really good.
Man, you need to watch the Resident Evil movies in order today. Fuck your schedule, man.
My schedule is crazy.
Today, I will put it in your ClickUp.
Bro, I will. Trust me.
ClickUp Sensei, watch your Resident Evil movies.
Like,
hey, I'll watch them. I'll make content out of it. You already know. I'll cover it on the channel. Make a whole video
I know you will.
bro.
I know you will.
But yeah, man, I want to. There's a lot of games coming out. They all look really good. We watched a trailer for a game called Mouse PI, if I'm not mistaken, and it's Steamboat Willie style LA Noire game with Cuphead style mechanics. It was insane. I can't even begin to
play the demo
explain.
of that. I think one of my
Is
content
Yes,
creators
there is a
played the
demo
demo.
out.
Is that the black and white first
Yes, it's
person?
mouse. It's black and white like the original Mickey Mouse,
It's
which
the
is
one where
Steamboat
you
Willie.
play a little mouse, no? Where you're playing a mouse boy.
You're a mouse,
basically.
and then you're a detective, if I'm not mistaken. And then I think it's kind of like a open world story mode style game. And then it also has the Cuphead boss mechanics and stuff to where you might have to dodge things and jump over. And then I think it's also blood and gore though, because like you shoot some other mouses and then like their head will explode and shit like that, if I'm not mistaken. So it just looked wild, bro. I was like, oh my goodness, this is like an insane game. This is not something I had on my radar at all. But hey, it is now. And can't forget about Dawn Walker, baby. The blood of Dawn Walker, baby. You already know. I can't wait for that vampire game, bro. It's about to drop as well. That has me so hyped, bro.
Aren't you way more hyped about Highguard? It drops in 2 weeks, man.
I'm fucking pumped for High Guard. I can't even pretend. You know what I mean?
This is
I
going
was talking about that on the podcast yesterday as well. Like, bro, I'm gonna go live for like 8 hours when High Guard drops, and I'm just gonna play the game, and I'm just
Yo,
gonna
we need
let
to
everybody see me play, and then I'm gonna make a video about it.
we need to play that together. The only sad thing
I'm
is
so
it
down.
drops on the 26th, and it's a Monday.
Why the hell would they do that? I guess they want the full week of analytics for the first week of the game. I understand that. Now that I understand how all the data works, I understand why these companies do the dumbass shit that they do. It sucks on a consumer standpoint, but man, to be able to have the full data of a whole week of people playing the game, I know that's lovely for them. And then to be able to be like, yo, this is our first week numbers, and then yeah, that's the vibe, yo.
Yeah. But there's not so many crazy releases besides High Guard and Resident Evil.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm looking forward to later dates of the year because there is going to be some gems releasing for sure this year.
Octopia. The only reason I will have to buy a Switch 2.
I'm
That's like a fun
kind of
thing.
excited for like Crimson Desert as well.
Mm.
Peaks, man. This is going to be a cozy game that I will buy immediately as well.
Oh, and then
Moonlight
to
Peaks is
completely
supposed
shift.
to come out this year. At least that's
Yeah.
I
what
don't know
she
what that
said.
is.
It's a farming simulator, a cozy game, in the
Mm.
style of like dark, witchy fantasy, vampire-ish.
I think you've told me about this before, actually.
I've been waiting for it for
Yes.
over 2 years. It was supposed to come out last year sometime, and then she pushed it because I think she's like alone and like making it basically almost.
Oh.
So a friend of mine was at Gamescom last year and told me about it and said, "Hey," she said it's just so much that isn't working right. She has to push the due date because of like the release date because of that because it's just she cannot release it in the state it is currently. I hope it comes out this year because I really want to play it. I played the demo and I'm so hyped.
Man, I have a great idea. Why don't we all sit down together in a meeting and then we plan our own game?
What are you even talking about? What?
Do you know how to program a game?
Yes, I know. I do actually.
Oh, you mean like literally make a game?
Yeah, literally making a game. Wouldn't that be cool?
Yeah, that would be cool.
It needs to be
would
Unity
the
based though.
longest process ever.
I have not done enough modeling or character design to be able to help you with that. Because I spent my time that I did spend with 3D modeling and I hated it. 3D modeling is so annoying because so many things go wrong.
It's okay, you can handle it. Okay.
Fuck you. You know how
All
bad
right,
the
and then
programs are?
one of the last things I did want to say and talk about, I don't know how much you guys care about Game of Thrones, but a new spinoff is dropping on Sunday, A Night of the Seven Kingdoms, about Sir Duncan the Tall. So
I haven't watched
that's
it. I've never
Isn't it-
watched it. People
Isn't
tell
it-
me I should because it would be right up my alley. But
it
like,
definitely would.
but like, I cannot get to shows that are overhyped for a long period of time because my brain hates hyped things.
I
Like
can
not necessarily hyped things, but like
I can
the
definitely
things
say
that
that it
get
is
hyped and
the hype
slapped
is
in your face on the internet.
No, I heard something
The hype is
completely
definitely
different. I
worse.
heard so many critics bashing the show because it apparently has nothing to do with Game of Thrones at all,
No, I'm talking
even though
about
it's
Game of
a
Thrones.
spin-off.
I've never watched Game of Thrones because it just the hype got slapped in your face
Yeah.
over and over and over and over and over and over, and I cannot do that.
Yeah, A Night of the Seven Kingdoms, much like House of the Dragons, are prequels to Game of Thrones. So Game of Thrones is like like here, and then A Knight of the Seven Kingdoms is like here, and then House of the Dragons is like here.
The thing is,
Because it goes backwards.
I think I have read an article on Friday about this show, and apparently it's like so bad that people are already criticizing the show because, you know, but yet again, I did not write the article, so it's probably wrong.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, that happened.
Do you never, like, if you read something like an article, do you guys go ahead and fact check the article? Like, from
Of course.
whoever it
You have
might
to
be.
fact check everything. Yeah.
Because
You
I
have to
do,
make sure everything is correct. What?
especially if they write something about something that I personally know. It is so insane how many
It's
misinformation.
infuriating.
Yeah,
It's infuriating to read something and then be like, you obviously don't know what you're talking about.
But everyone has their opinion. If the article is saying that it just has nothing to do with Game of Thrones themselves, in their opinion, then it's their opinion.
Yeah, but if they say that and then they say that it's bad because of that, and then I watch it and they're wrong, that's terrible. Like you're ridiculous.
I get that, but everyone still has their like different opinions, you know. Not everyone.
Shouldn't you write articles completely
wait, hold on,
neutral?
real quick. I think me and Cyrance's thing is you can have your opinion, but that doesn't mean it's right. Your opinion can still be wrong because it's an opinion. So that's how I feel.
If you want your own opinion respected, you should respect other people's opinions too.
Yeah, but shouldn't you
only
write
based in facts?
Shouldn't you write articles be written completely neutral, like without any opinions of yourself?
Yes, but opinions are still opinions, and
but no, because
wrong in your eyes or not doesn't matter because it's someone else's opinion.
It does matter when the opinion is based on something that they're trying to say as a fact. Like, you can have your opinion,
I get that,
but you can't say that something is. It's like, in my opinion, I don't know if you can say something is bad if you are interpreting it incorrectly in the first place. So it's like you don't even understand what you're talking about to be able to say that it's bad.
Because when you don't like it, you don't like it.
But it's like you don't like it, and then it's like, why don't you like it? It's like me saying, yo, Siren's like, I don't like your shirt. And it's like, why don't you like my shirt? And you're like, because it's not red enough. Okay, that's your opinion, but the shirt's red, bro. There's Red Hulk on here. Like, there's like, what are we even talking about? You know what I mean? Like, it's like your shirt doesn't, like, it's like, I don't like your shirt because there's no red on it. Okay, that's your opinion, but it's also hella wrong because there is red on my shirt. So your opinion can be that you don't like my shirt because it's red, because there's no red, but there is red on my shirt. So therefore your opinion is incorrect because you're basing it on something that is not true. So it's like, that's where I feel like opinion is a rocky place, because I think people try to ride the coattails on that point. It's like, oh, well, it's my opinion. It's like, yeah, but your opinion's wrong because my shirt's red. So, well, you know that, and I think that's just, that's it.
People still have their opinions, and if you want your opinions to be respected, you should respect other people's opinions, even if you think they're false.
Yeah. I can respect your opinion as long as you can respect that it's wrong as well. Hey, but so at some point it got to be like, okay, so are we agreeing to disagree that my shirt's red? Like, what? Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's something we can't agree to disagree that there's red on my shirt, bro. There's definitely red on my shirt. So I don't know. That's where I get into the paradox of the whole thing, because it's like, bruh,
you know, when
opinions
I don't like
are
someone's
definitely
opinion,
opinions.
I say, okay, keep your opinion to yourself. It's okay. That's it.
I say, why do you think that, though?
That is not at all what you say. That is definitely not what you say.
That's definitely not what you say.
If it's not people that are close to me, if I don't like someone's opinion, I just tell them to keep their opinion to themselves because I don't care.
Yeah.
I can.
If people are close to me, and
I understand that.
Like vibing with the person and I'm good with the person.
Oh, I know what it is. when it's hard to have, I don't think opinions are able to happen about something objective, because opinions in themselves are subjective. So when you try to have opinion about something that is objectively this or objectively that, it's like, I don't know how, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
To really get down into the
Oh my gosh. You're
to
about
really
to
get
say
down into the
something
meta.
absolutely full of shit, my guy.
To really
Whatever.
get down into the matter of opinions, we need to perform a little time travel here. And we need to go to Berlin in Germany in 1942. Ladies and gentlemen.
No, we are
All
stopping
right,
him
guys, I
right here.
appreciate every
That's
single
it.
one of you guys
That's
that
it.
have tuned in today. It does. Cy Ranks doesn't want to go philosophical. He wants to talk about his ancestry, but instead we're going to be moving on. But instead we're going to move on. And,
You're not wrong.
I know I'm not. But yo, shout out to Kat, shout out to Cy Ranks. Let us know your opinion on what we were talking about.
No,
you know
fuck
what I mean?
Guys' opinion.
I want to know how you guys feel about that, though. You know, how do you feel about opinions and the objective truth and things that are subjective and all the things else that we were talking about here? We get a little serious, we get a little funsy and whimsical. If you guys liked Rivals, let us know about that, all that. I know Esquire, you in here somewhere. You're gonna talk about something, G. Shout out to Esquire. Watches every episode faithfully. Yo. Any sign-offs from you guys other than Cy Ranks? Kat, you got any sign-offs you want to say? Or all right.
I just hope everyone stays happy and healthy.
Stay happy, stay healthy, stay beautiful, baby. We hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day. V's up and out.